I'm just getting everything set up really quick. Hi there, Beanbag Hagwag. That's a fun name. That's a really fun name. So I wanted to just come on here. Let me pop my chat out. There we go. I wanted to come on here and talk to you guys and let you know that I'm not dead. I'm still here. I know it's been quite a while since I made a video. Sorry, my dog has one of those like crinkly toys. So if you hear weird crinkling, it's her. The last video that I posted was a speed painting that I did. And I don't think it had voiceover or anything like that. But I posted that at a time I was getting ready to go to my first like art market type thing, like an art fair type thing, where I was setting up my own thing, and I was trying my best to get a lot of artwork done. So I kind of got consumed by that, and that it took up a lot of my time, and I had that going on, and I was trying to like make prints for all my stuff, and it was just really, really time consuming. And then I just never got back into the rhythm of like making videos and that kind of thing. So here I am now. I'm back. I need a little iced coffee. I'm trying to get back into a good schedule. My work schedule is kind of leveling out for now, at least. I kind of know when I'm going to be at work and all that kind of stuff, and that makes it a lot easier. I'm the type of person, like, I really need a set schedule, because if I don't have one, then I don't know, it just fries my brain. The art market, Beanbag Hagwag asked how the event went. It was okay. I ended up selling just a couple of prints, which is better than none. It was super hot because the guy who hosts the events, he owns, it's really cool. It's like a really large old warehouse, and it's down, it's in Birmingham, Alabama, and it's called Market by the Tracks, and it's super cool. And but it was really, there wasn't much traffic through the market that day, just because I think it was like ungodly hot, so we just sat there and like melted all day. But it was great in the fact that I got to network with more of the artists that are regular there, and that's always good. And that's what I've been trying to do, is just, hi Stephanie, just try to like network and you know, get to know people, because that's a lot of it, especially if you want to get your name into like a local community. You just have to go out there. And I'm actually, I got invited to an evening event that they're having the 10th of August. So I'm going to go then. And those are usually a little more like our scene, I guess. There's more people there that are more open-minded and that type of thing. You know, whenever I went, excuse me, whenever I went, when was that even? Anyways, the last one that I went to was the daytime market, and like if I had been selling things that had like burlap and like chevron print on them, I would have done pretty good, I think. But you know how it goes. No offense to anybody who likes that or produces that, because I totally would, because those people would buy it at those daytime markets. I'm doing an evening market, which I'm excited about, and I should do better then. But I'm still trying to build up a portfolio, so I've still, you know, spent a lot of time just working on more paintings and that kind of thing, because there are more events that I have like lined up in the near future. And so I've turned into like a little hermit. Like I just sit here, I sit in this room, or I sit on the couch and watch TV or play the TV and like sketch and all that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, that popular like shabby chic stuff. Ugh. People here, like in the South specifically, I don't know how it is other places, but like in the South, it's all like shabby chic and like everything has to be like monogrammed with your initials and that kind of crap. Like if I had like a vinyl machine and could make monograms, I would make like a fucking killing. And funnily enough, before we went to that market, I had gotten a tarot reading at an evening market that we went to. And this guy had told me part of my reading, I can't remember what the cards were, but he told me it's either money or happiness. So, and it's weird, that has kind of been applied to a lot of things that I have going on in my life right now. Oh yeah, Stephanie, so you know what it's like. You know, you gotta have like your fucking like mugs monogrammed with your initials on it. It's ridiculous. But like I could make art that would sell very easily, but it's just I don't find pleasure in that kind of stuff. Like I want to make what I want, and you know, even if there isn't much of a market for it here where I live, you know, that doesn't really matter so much anymore. I vote happiness too, right? Because, you know, we have things like the internet now, and, you know, I do fairly well online, so I'm not worried about all that. But yeah, I've just been creating a lot, working a lot, hermiting out here in my room, and I'm still here. And if you guys, I update the most on Instagram. So if you're missing me at all, go and check out my Instagram feed. I do, I've been doing some like live paintings on there. I've been trying to do some like Twitch streams, like some live streaming on Twitch, but every time I do it, it like crashes for some reason. And I know it's not my internet. Like we have like really nice internet, so I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. It does suck my soul to do art like that. Ugh, it's so popular though. Yeah, definitely check out my Instagram. It's Witch and Moon is my Instagram. And I'll do live events. If I'm sitting here painting, I'll just go ahead and do like a little live event. And that's what I've been on the most, like if I'm on Instagram. And in the meantime, I'll try and get my Twitch worked out. I think what I need to do is, because I've been using the computer and my phone, I think I need, instead of using my phone as the second camera, I need like a webcam to use for it. I guess I'll have to figure it out. But I started thinking about doing, because I miss YouTube and I miss making videos. I'll talk about podcasts in just a second, because I've been thinking about that too, Amy. But I've been thinking about doing a video series on like art journaling, excuse me, and making it to where like it would be like if it's something that you wanted to do, you could follow along. And I can't decide, I might just do like live videos, and so you can see what I'm doing and we can talk and you know, work on our art journals together. And you know, maybe putting like spiritual twist on it, something that I've been wanting to get into more in my own spirituality. That's right. Julie says, from a woman headed to her 50s, only do that which speaks to your soul. Like-minded people will follow. True. And I'm going to talk about that in a minute too. That is a very true statement, because I'm the type of person like I'm going to do what I want to anyway. So, but things still affect me. Things that people say can still affect you. But like I said, I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But yeah, I was thinking about doing a series where if you guys wanted to like get your own little like journals or whatever, we could make an art journal together. And I wanted to do it kind of themed with the divine feminine, and have it a way to like kind of explore the divine feminine and you know, do some shadow work and creative goodness, like all in one. You have an art journal that I work along. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, and see, I thought about that too, like doing it kind of like a book of shadows, but I want it to be, I don't know, I try not to set too many boundaries for the type of work that I do. And so I feel like it's easier to complete things whenever you have looser, like, guidelines for them. Well, for me at least, that's how I feel, because a lot of times whenever I've worked on like Book of Shadows and stuff in the past, like I start out and I'm like, okay, this is going to be this, it's going to have this information, that's all that's going to be in it, but it really doesn't work out. So I wanted to do something really creative and, you know, have a general theme, I guess, but really use it as a tool for exploring like the divine feminine. And if that's something that you guys are interested in, I think it would be really cool, and I would like to do that. And, you know, maybe do like a video once a week or every other week, and we could have it live. And I'll post, like, you know, you can use whatever you want to, but I don't know, it's just something that I like literally just started thinking about today. So you guys think about that, and if there's something that you're interested in doing, then let me know if there's topics or anything like that. And maybe we could talk about like moon phases and, you know, the Mother Earth and all that kind of stuff. I think it might be kind of fun, and it would give me time to interact with you guys, and we could work on art, but it doesn't have to be like a rigid, like polished type of art, because I found that that's what I've been doing so much of lately. You know, everything's very planned out and very by the book. Like I have like a long process that I go through when I work on my finished pieces, because I like them to look a certain way. And that's fine. That's okay too. But, you know, sometimes you just want your creativity to just like pour out of you too. So I would like to just regurgitate some creativity into an art journal and share it with you guys if you are down with that. Hello, Luna Mars. Hello, Julie. Oh, Julie's been here. So yeah, I actually want to talk about what Miss Julie is talking about. She said, well, she said, only do that which speaks to your soul. And she also said, when you allow others' views to stunt your growth, you are disallowing the source to send their gifts for you. And that's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately, because I spend a lot of time whenever I'm making art, or if I'm feeling uninspired, I spend a lot of time on YouTube. And this goes for my spirituality as well. Like if I'm feeling in a spiritual slump, I'll go and watch videos and, you know, just to find some inspiration for myself. Found that a lot of times you'll be watching a video or something like that, or even like talking to somebody if you're a person that has conversations with people. But they'll say things like, okay, I have one example that I can use. I was watching a video by an artist who's a very good artist, and he was talking about how he found that whenever he was listening to like podcasts or watching movies when he was making art, or like watching Netflix or something at the same time, everything that he created was, you know, just kind of crappy, because he wasn't giving its full attention to what he was doing. And I'm the type of person, like, I listen to podcasts, I watch videos, I watch movies, like, and make art. Like, that's usually what I'm doing whenever I'm creating art. And sometimes, a lot of times I will listen to music. If I'm like super focused on something, like really in the zone, working on something, I'll listen to music. But that statement, it's one of those things, what is it called when somebody puts a, like an idea into your head and it kind of like eats away at you. I can't remember what it's called, like an earworm or something, I don't know. Anyways, I started thinking about that, and then for some reason I told myself that, yeah, bug in my ear, something like that. I don't know, Stephanie. It's like eating chips while watching. Yeah, but I told myself that, oh, well, if I'm going to be serious and make really good art, then I can't like do other things and make it at the same time. And I feel like that can happen a lot in like different areas of life. And especially if it comes to like your magical practice, you know, I see people all the time saying, oh, well, you can't do this like outside the circle, or you can't, you know, you can't cast a spell if the moon's on the right phase. And I feel like that really stunts your growth whenever it comes to like your personal practice, like the way that you do things naturally, and the way that things come naturally to you. Because I find that everyone is an individual, and everybody has a different way, you know, a different process to everything. And I think it's okay to take advice from people, you know, and maybe try it out. But if it's something that does not work for you at all, there's no reason that you have to feel like you have to do something the same exact way that somebody else does. That's right. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, basically. For some reason, I don't know. And I have that mentality, but it still gets to me sometimes, you know. So I just wanted to say that, you know, just for like solidarity reasons, like if you're a person that sometimes like things get to you, then I have the same problem. So just do it. Yeah. Indigo children. Oh, what else was I going to talk about? I was going to talk about, oh, the podcast. I've been thinking about the podcast lately. And for those of you who don't know, a friend and I have done a podcast in the past called Southwind Charm. And it ran for, I don't remember, 3 seasons, 4 seasons. I can't remember how many seasons we had. But we discontinued it because I started working and everything like that. But I've been thinking about it lately. But I think the only way that I could really make it work, because I have so much else going on, and she has a lot going on too. She's working on her own business right now as well, is if we did it like on Blog Talk, where we could just call in and like do like a 30-minute show or something like that. But it is something that I'm thinking about. Excuse me. No, we weren't in a college dorm. We did live together at one point. That was a very long time ago. That was back in 2006, so like 11 years ago. But no, we would just at my house when we both lived in the same state. She would come over to my house. But see, during, when was it? Like 2 years ago, she moved to like Utah, and then I stayed in Mississippi for a year, and then we were doing like long distance ones. Like we would Skype and do the shows and then edit the audio together is how we were doing it. So it's kind of hard. Like there's a different time zone, and we both have really different schedules, but it's something that I'm thinking about. So it's not something that we've totally done away with, but it's in my mind. It's in my mind. Julie's preaching to the choir. Anyways, I think that's a lot of what I had to talk about. Do you guys have any questions or anything that you'd like me to discuss or anything like that? I still have the get anxiety and I itch everything. I'm still working on the Oracle deck, and I got to talk to Keldon soon and find out whenever he wants to do the next like reveal, because we want to continue to reveal some of the cards that we're working on. But he's been really busy too with school and all that kind of stuff. He went to like a big festival and all that kind of stuff. Maybe do live chats with others or no. You mean like live chats with oh, like me and Allison? Me and Allie do live chats? That would be fun. I need to get her on here and we could live chat. We could do Google Hangouts and have shows and stuff. Maybe I should do that. That's a good idea. I'll talk to her about that. If she could have enough time. Yeah, might talk to her about that. Oh yes, but we're still working on the Oracle cards, and I've gotten more of them completed, and I'm kind of giving him some time to catch up as far as the books go, like the meanings that go along with it. Yes, me and Mandy, she and I, we have some fun stuff that we're thinking about too. So I've been talking to her too. I do a lot of stuff that you guys don't know about. I do talk to people sometimes. But yeah, she and I will probably do another one whenever it gets closer to whatever holiday is next. What's next? Llamas? I think it is. We'll probably do a live chat around that time. So yeah, I'm busy. I'm very busy, you guys. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do and that I want to get done. And it feels good. I enjoy having goals for myself, and I think it's good. She was drinking wine. She was drinking wine. And if she wasn't so far away and if we didn't do them so early, I would drink wine too. But she's like 6 hours ahead of me. Yeah, I think the next thing I'm going to work on is the art journal though. So I think what I'll do, make sure you follow me on Facebook. You know, add me as a friend, or if that doesn't work out, you can follow the Witch and Moon page, because I pretty much post the exact same stuff to the Witch and Moon Facebook page. And I think what I'll do is, like, the day before, I'll post what materials I'm going to be using and what the video will be about. And I'll schedule the live event, and we can all get together and do the art journal all together. And I'll probably do it, I don't know, when is good for you guys? When is the best time for, like, live videos? I'm sorry, I'm reading and not speaking. Glass a day. Yeah, that's why I have to drink multiple glasses. Just kidding. Yeah, when's a good time for you guys? Like, when, because I notice that whenever I get on, like, during the day like this, I have a lot more people come up in the chat, but I don't know if you guys are at work or, you know, whatever, because like in the evening when people are off work, but sometimes it seems like people are busier then because of, like, you know, kids and cooking and all that kind of stuff. So you work nights? Yeah, I might just have to, I might just do it in, like, an afternoon or something like this, and it'll be up on the page. So like I said, if you can watch it after the fact and follow along. Did I ever do readings for anyone? I did, not super seriously, but yes, I have done readings in the past. And for a while I offered it on my Etsy page. I would do like 3-card readings, and every now and again I would do some free readings for, like, just practice on my Tumblr page. But never, like, professionally or anything like that. I didn't. Yeah. 8-ish. This is, oh, okay. Okay. So we have some afternooners. We have some late nights. Oh, I see. Man, yeah, those teachers, you get all summer off, but school starts back soon. It starts back, like, in a few weeks here. They go back so early, like the very first week of August or something like that. Yeah, I work mostly in the morning time now, like super early. Maybe I'll do both. Maybe I'll just like 1 week I'll have an afternoon and 1 week I'll do an evening. And that way we can kind of get everybody in who wants to do it. If you guys want to do it, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to. You can just watch and watch me like talk to myself and that kind of thing. Well, did you guys have any more questions? Any more questions or anything else you wanted to talk about? I'm just hanging. I'm just chilling out. It's so nice to see all of you, by the way. Thank you for coming by. Okay, so Amy says, have you ever thought about doing spirit art where you physically do art while giving information about what you are getting? Kind of like channeling it, like channeled art. And I have not read The Artist's Way, Julie. I might have to look into that. I'm not blocked. I'm not having an art block. But no, I haven't. I mean, I feel like as an artist, like a lot of art is kind of like channeled in a way because, you know, you get ideas and they are kind of like, you know, they're images that kind of form in your mind's eye, or that's at least how it works for me. But I mean, that's how it works for me. You know, I'll have inspiration or I'll be inspired by something and suddenly like I can kind of see the picture of what it is that I want to work on, kind of like floating around in my brain almost. Like it has like movement to it. And I don't know, I guess that's kind of how I work anyways. But this would be channeled specifically for the person. Oh, I see. That is really interesting. That is really, really interesting. Like using the art as like a reading. Oh. That is interesting. I don't know. I've never thought about that. Okay. So Amy is saying that you could do kind of like readings, like tarot readings, but do it with artwork instead. So you could, like if the person had a question or something like that, then I would then, I guess, draw whatever came to me based on the person that I was reading for. That is really, really interesting. I never thought about that, Amy. Maybe I'll have to read you and you can be like a test for me. I think the only thing with that is, like I said, my art process is kind of long and to get things so refined for the way that I like to make stuff look. So if I did stuff like that, it would be not cute. Like it would not be very cute at all. But yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to you about that some more. That's a really great idea. And I will definitely look into that for sure. Yeah. Cool. Cool. It's interesting. My dogs are barking. Yeah, I've never thought of like doing readings like that. But I am a super visual person. I probably could do it. That would be fun to do at like those art shows and stuff too. What would you call that? Like you called it spirit art. Do you know anybody else that does that? Amy, that does those types of readings or? Your dogs are your feet. My feet are okay today. I didn't have to bang him up too bad at work this morning. Awesome. Please do send me his name, Amy, and maybe I can get some ideas, because I think it would be cool if I could do, especially if it was long distance, if I had time to refine whatever it was I was working for too. The only thing is that would be kind of expensive if people were getting like full on like finished pieces and stuff like that. But I guess people pay, you know, for good readings anyways. But yeah, send me his name. You're friends with me on Facebook, aren't you? Let me see. But that's a good idea. Thank you for that. There you are. You are my friend on Facebook. Cool. I sent you a message. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up. I have some more work to do, and if I get to a spot today where I'm going to actually like sit down and paint, then I will probably do a live cast on my Instagram. So like I said, if my last name is Elram on Facebook. So if you search Maggie Elram, E-L-R-A-M, you can find me. I think I changed my privacy settings, so you should be able to find me now. If not, just go search Witch and Moon, all one word, and you should find my page, my Facebook page. And if you like that, then like I said, usually I'll post everything to it first and then just share it to my personal, my like personal page or whatever. Yes. So Maggie Elram, and my Instagram as Witch and Moon. All this is in the links below the video too, you guys. So if you're having a hard time finding me, there should be links to everything in the description box below. But yes, I'll probably get on there later this afternoon, probably, if I get to a place where I'm doing some actual like painting. So you guys can find me there. But thank you all so much. Thank you, Amy, for your idea. Thank you for listening to me, you guys. And hopefully I will get back on soon. Yeah, you can also go onto YouTube Pagans and just click on my name from there, because I am there too. Angry neighbors. I'm glad you got in live chat too. I'm a fan of you as well. I'm going to develop the art journal idea further and hopefully make a little template for that soon and post the details. I'll put the details in YouTube Pagans too. So all of you, if you can't find me on Facebook, then you can at least see it there. And I think that is it. I love you guys. Thank you all so much for coming. I had such a great time. I'm so glad the chat was so active. It's really, really nice. It makes me feel loved and missed. But I love you guys, and I'm not dead. I'm here, I promise. I'm just bent over my work desk working on stuff. So feel free to message me anytime, or, you know, whatever you want to do. I'm here if you need me. Love you all so much. Thank you for coming. Bye.